right, guys, welcome back. So I'm going to get back to working on this. It's in really good shape, but what I want to do is I want to change out the metal backing for this piece of glass, for a glass disc. What I'm also going to do is I ordered some hardened steel rods, about 8 millimeters in diameter. And I'm going to change out the ball ends that I have on this shaft for the pointed ones. I also ordered this metal called MU metal. For those who don't know, MU metal is a shielding metal used in like hard drives to shield the magnetic flux from getting to other components. And what it's really good for is it literally shields the magnetic flux. And I'm either going to put a disc on the end here to shield it from this magnet, because even though I think I've got the proper length, it could probably still benefit from some shielding. And Sky Collection told me he actually used MU metal and he mounted it on the end of his rotor. And so I'm either going to, and I ordered it in sheets. I'm either going to cut out a sheet and put it on the end here, which I don't think is going to work too well for balancing, or cut a slot and just put it down like this to shield. I'm just going to test to see how it is. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart and replace the metal backing with this glass. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so welcome back. So I got it running and it's running pretty good. Problem is, I still think there's too much magnetic attraction between these two here. And the ball on the glass, which used to work great, doesn't seem to be working too well. So I got, like I said, I got, here, hold on, I got some hardened steel rods, which I'm going to replace the ball with. Here, hold on. Oh, come on. Yeah, I got these hardened steel rods, which a grinder can make a point out of this. And we'll see what happens. I'm still waiting on the MU metal to come in. But that should be spinning a lot more freely than it does. Again, I am using the JL94 circuit. Let me click it on again. And this side seems to be working great. This side doesn't. There seems to be some kind of a wobble going on there. So I think maybe the end where the ball isn't on straight. And this side it is. Oops. I don't know what's causing that. That's a new sound. That's weird. All right, let me, all right, calm down. Let me take it apart and see what's going on. I might have to lengthen this. Damn, I'm not really sure what the hell's happening here. Or I may just forego the ball and go ahead and 3D print out. Actually, I think I have the size of rod that'll actually go inside here. But let me take it apart and see what's going on. Stay tuned. All right, so I took out these spacers I think the problem was I was get too much of a pull was going on there. You can see now it spins much more freely like it should. So let's see what kind of speeds I can get going if we still get that weird wobbling thing. But this is staying more in the center the way it should. And I'm definitely getting much freer spin. I can feel it. It even looks a little bit better. So let's see what kind of speed I can get. Yeah, that is much better. Oops, still doing that weird thing again. What the hell is that? Some kind of vibration. Yeah, some kind of weird vibration. I don't know if it's because it's not tightened down. Oh, maybe I just got to put some feet on it. But anyway, it's spinning much better besides that wicked noise. Let me see if I can fix that. Hold tight. So it's got to be the bass because it's spinning true. And I don't see any real vibration in there. So it has to be something to do with this ceramic base. Because as soon as I lift it off of it, it stops. Even if I lift it from this end. Oh no, it doesn't stop from that end. Anyway, yeah, let me see if I can fix that. But it is spinning nice and true. Alright, stay tuned. So it's definitely this base here. I think I have to tighten these up or take some of it off. Much quieter now, but that thing is spinning beautiful. I think I can now, well, I still want to try the hardened stainless steel rods as points, but I think I can now start experimenting with the newer circuit that I got from Sky. It actually has an it has an, oh, come on. It has an LCD screen on it which shows the output. Come on. Yeah, that is much better. And again, you see it flashing. I see it solid. So the output is good. But yeah, so the trick was before the ring magnets were pulling in on the shaft rings, locking it tightly up against the back of the stand, up against the glass. Now, because it's right on the edge, it's actually pushing it out. So these two are pushing it in like a sandwich. So it actually wants to fly out. But it's doing nice. Circuits are nice and cool. Got a little weird hum to it. Yeah, I got to figure out the stand thing. So right now I have some Velcro underneath the plate here, which seems to have quieted it down some. But when I lift it up, it stops altogether. That's also because when I lift it up, even though this is really stiff, I'm collapsing it in a little bit. But yeah, that's working really nice. It has like a little hum like a motor. That's doing well in there. I think I can get to a point now where I can cut these off. But there's definitely a lot of vibration. I can feel it. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of vibration. So something's not balanced and I think I was looking at the shaft ring magnets, not the big ones, but the small ones. And I don't think they're balanced on there. They look a little sloppy. And I was actually thinking about using these bigger ones here for the shaft. But it's got a nice little hum to it. Yeah, I like it. Got to figure out. Oops. Maybe I need to tighten these down because that should not bend like that. That should be. Anyway, let me figure out what's going on. All right, ciao. So just by moving it, oh no, I see what the problem is. Yeah. All right, let me stop that. So I actually had spun it in the opposite direction. Let me see what happens if I do this. Come on. I moved the base. I just slid it back. I spun that one in the opposite direction that I normally did, and you saw what it did. It was doing that weird rotation. I think the glass I have over here is not glass. I think it might be plastic. I know this one has glass on it, but now it's nice and quiet. All right, let me take it all apart because I want to. Yeah, let me take it all apart because it's starting to do something weird. I gotta change this out. Yeah, that's plastic there. I've got to get glass there, or go with the steel and put a metal backing back there so it'll just hold itself in place. All right, stay tuned. Yeah, so as I suspected, that that backing in there is not glass because I can actually feel the indent where this one here is absolutely nothing. It's smooth as ice. So let me see if I can change that out. I thought it was glass, and I know I have a second glass one somewhere. I just have to find it. All right, stay tuned. So just out of curiosity, I decided to hook this guy up. That's only at 7 volts. If I turned it up to 12 volts, it goes crazy. And of course, even on the camera, I get a solid light, and those are little magnets. But these are ceramic bearings in a cheap makeshift, here, let me turn it down, off, in a cheap makeshift housing that I was just playing with. And that thing screams. I can't even guess at what the RPMs are on that. And again, these are ceramic bearings. I think these are the ceramic bearings. But yeah, let me turn it down a little bit. So that's 12 volts exactly, well, 12.2. And I'm getting a solid output. I think I might just forego the maglev altogether. I don't know. I'm still going to do it, but I'm definitely considering building a rig to hold that big rotor using the ceramic bearings, because they put out of course it's loud, but again, this is a very makeshift housing. This is also getting a lot of air friction because these magnets are, you know, they're just kind of out there. It's not really balanced. You can see. But it does spin really well. Anyway, let me get back to this nightmare. I forgot what oh yeah, trying to find the other glass. I can't find the other glass piece. I don't know what the hell I did with it. Anyway, stay tuned. All right, so I replaced it with the glass, and what a difference. What a difference. Yeah, it's totally different. It was because I had plastic in there instead of the glass. So I don't even think I have to worry about the attraction here because it seems to spin really freely. Very nice. It seems like it's a little off balance though. See that? I don't know how that can be. I mean, granted, I 3D printed that, which is pretty accurate, and the spacing is exact. The magnets are exactly the same. Well, maybe the magnets aren't exactly the same. Anyway, it seems to work really well now. So let me get it under some power and see what happens. Stay tuned. All right. So I had to do a couple of things, and this got great output. I had to replace that plastic back with glass. Then I also had to take this spacer out of this side because the end where the bearing is, let me turn it off, is starting to collapse because it is only PLA. So I need to get, let me slow it down. I need to get the hardened stainless steel turned down, and I'm also going to replace the magnets on here. Let's give it a quick spin. The magnets on here with the bigger magnets. But it's nice and quiet. I put some padding underneath the thing. It does have a little bit of squeak, but that's because of the ball bearing against the glass. It's pretty steady. All right, so I need to change this out so that I can move it in and out. And then, of course, I'm using the JL94 circuit. I want to use the Hall circuit. But that's the update for today. I finally got it cooking. Got it cooking good. Yeah, it's looking good. But I am going to change this out. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.